So to make this kind of instant impact is good for his confidence and to try and give himself that little bit of a spark, but also for Dortmund in terms of showing what an instant impact that he can make. There are still problems that Dortmund have in terms of building up from the back. That is one of the biggest things that they've needed to sort since the winter break. And doing it against Darmstadt not so effectively, I think still shows that Jadon Sancho is a bit of a plaster over the greater problems at Borussia Dortmund right now. But look, he's selling shirts, and just his sheer presence there, it gives Dortmund this unpredictable quality going forward, which I think they missed, and somebody who can really get into that top bracket of being, and world class is maybe too strong, but that's how he looked during his first spell there, 100%. It's just about how far back down that road can he go with them now.
Just quickly as well, Archie, Gio Reyna wants out, according to reports. He wants out of Borussia Dortmund. Where might he land if he is to leave?
Good question. I don't know where he'll land, but I think that it is very much time for him to try somewhere else, because he's 21, which I'm still kind of a bit surprised at the fact that he's still that young. And yet he has shown when he has got the chances that he is a player of quality. It's just he has had so many setbacks, whether it's with the national team or whether it's with Dortmund, with injuries, at bad times. And I still remember seeing him go off in tears away at Stuttgart when another one set him back. And I think that all of these things, when you're such a young player who has the talent that he has the ability to get in your head and your mind starts to wander. And when you're at Dortmund, where his preferred position is playing centrally as a number 10, and he has ahead of him Julian Brandt and he has Marco Reus, a club legend, it's difficult for him to know, well, when am I going to get my chance, particularly when he's received chances, but they've been out wide, and that's not where he's most effective. So I think that his next destination, if you look at the clubs he's being linked with, they are top 5 European League clubs. I think that if I was him, I wouldn't be afraid to go maybe a touch lower, to just go and really, dominate a place, to get that confidence going to a great place. But look, he's certainly got the quality to perform on that level. It's just a question of, is he going to get that chance now?
I think he needs to, well, I don't think, I know. He needs to go somewhere he's going to play. Then he needs to keep himself fit and he needs to perform. And it's that simple. There's no point trying to go to one of the big boys and sit on your backside. He's got to do what Pulisic has done, going to Milan and one or two others. And just to go back quickly to the Jadon Sancho thing, the better he does at Dortmund, the better for United, because they might be able to get a bigger price and sell him. And I'll tell you why, because I wouldn't have him back. I wouldn't have him back at Man United, no matter who the coach was. And I know the door's probably closed with Ten Hag there, but who the hell knows how long he's going to be there. But I think from Man United's perspective, I would not want him back at the club. Not with his attitude. Basically down tools for 2 to 3 months. And he can go to Dortmund, he can go to Germany, he can play as well as he wants. But if I was at that football club and I was in that dressing room, I would not want him back, even if they changed manager. It's as simple as that. I don't care how well he does at Dortmund. I don't care if he goes in there and scores 15 goals between now and the end of the season. If I'm at Man United and I was a player in that dressing room, I do not want him back, because he did not help me as a player. Simple as that.
But yeah, I hear what you say. Then again, Jadon Sancho doesn't have an attitude problem. We learned that from the CEO of Dortmund. It's just coming late, which is an attitude problem. I will guess that is one of the main things that you'll keep the team waiting for you. But I'm not 100% sure, Craig. At the weekend, I was at Old Trafford. I saw the optimism. I had a pleasure to meet Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I don't think he will remember me. I will remember him when he came there. and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, you have the feeling when coming up the summer, you are not 100% sure who will be the manager. And I think, Craig, maybe, yes, it's a view that they shouldn't take him back because of his attitude, because he kind of disappeared off the table at Manchester United. But I'm not sure that maybe a new manager will see Jadon Sancho's. But you know the coaches, they have this God syndrome. They can't feel that we will turn him around. We will turn him into a great Manchester United player after getting some self-confidence, some goals, some assists, maybe a trophy at Dortmund.
All right. Well, time will tell.
Well, he had plenty of time to do all that since he's been at the club. He wasn't picked for England either. And there's an underlying. I don't think this player is good enough to carry that baggage and justify going back to Man United. You know what potentially you're getting as a problem is not outweighed by what he's going to do for you on the field.
He's a young kid, Craig. He's a young kid.
Listen. What do you mean he's a young kid? He's not 17.
No, but you're sitting there.
He's an England international.
No, but Craig, you are sitting there making your analysis based on what
he refused to play for 2 or 3 months,
yes,
right or wrong.
Absolutely.
Right.
But we are sitting there. We know that things can change quickly. That's what I'm trying to say. You're maybe right. Maybe that is the way to do. If Ten Hag is keep doing that, and it doesn't matter how many games or goals he will score for Dortmund, they won't take him back. I understand that. I'm just saying we've seen less spectacular changes in a young player's life than Jadon Sancho going back to Manchester United to play because, wow, there are enough players at Manchester United that don't deserve to play for them at the moment. So I can't see that as that could happen with another manager.
All right, we must.
By the way, what age is Jadon Sancho? I don't know off the top of my head. Do we know?
Yeah, Nottingham Forest is going.
23.
Jorge
We
Mendes.
know off the top of the head what age Jadon Sancho is, because I don't know off the top of my head.
23, Archie?
Sounds right.
Yeah, we'll go 23.
We're going to go with 23.
If he's 23, if he's 23, Jan, he's not a young player, right? If he's 23, he's not a young player.
All right.
Okay, I can't argue on views on age, so I will no comment.
I'll tell you what he is. He's a problem.
All right.
That's what he is.